Oh, hello, I'm just rearranging this bookshelf full of books. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sure. Well, it's not this one. It's not the other one. No, it's not this one. No, not this one. Not this one either. What is this bookshelf you speak of? This is just a bunch of unrelated books. Oops. 9, 10, 11. Wouldn't that have been easier if I treated the books as a group rather than individually? That's ARRAYS. ARRAYS are the backbone behind advanced projects, like Card Delver's dozens of cards and neural networks with three-dimensional layers of neurons. According to Makecode, ARRAYS are data structures that allow for users to store an indefinite amount of related information. Alright, tutorial over, go get 'em, build that bookshelf! Okay, really, everyone visualizes ARRAYS differently. Maybe you picture bullet points, a shelf of books, a set of points on a line, or simply a list. You too, hero, wish to wield the power of ARRAYS to bend code to your will and make things once thought impossible? Well, I'm the keeper of the Book of Knowledge. The only person who could defeat me to get that book would be the real ARRAYS master. And the only way to master that would be to get through my 3 levels, if you can. Make an array. We take a set of individual variables and make them related. Your program can't tell that book 1, book 2, and book 3 are anything but random unassociated strings, but now it knows they're all part of the same array or list. But how do we actually use it? Find out what value is in the array at a certain point. Arrays are like numbered lists in that each entry has an associated number called an index. So if you ask for the 3rd book, I'll know to give you this one. You can also ask for a random entry in the list. Drat, I was sure that would throw you off. Actually, the book with index 3 isn't the 3rd book, it's the 2nd? Arrays don't number their entries as 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually start at 0, so the 3rd book here has an index of 0, 1, 2. Get how many values are in the array. This property is very important when you're using an array that can change its length. If, for example, you wanted to find the last value of these 3 arrays. You would think something like this might work, right? Actually, because the length counts up from 1 and the index counts up from 0, the last value is always at the index of the length minus 1. Alright, time's up. Answer my riddles, foolish hero, or the Book of Knowledge will be mine forever. Beginner's luck. So you've made it past level 1. Well, I'm just getting started. You want to know the real secret of ARRAYS? The real reason you'll see every advanced user singing their praises and spreading the word? Their true power comes when they team up with a for loop. For each iteration of the loop, that's every time it repeats, the for loop will grab one value of the array and let you run some operation on it, like doubling all of your prices. Compare this neat, tidy, and readable code to what you would have to do without this duo, and it gets messy fast. If there's any circumstance at all where you have to get a set of things and run some code on all of them, put that array in a for loop. Your future self and players will thank you. You know what else makes arrays overpowered? Well, not only can you take the index and then get the item, you can go backwards. Give this block the item in the array and it gives you the index. One way this is especially useful is if, say, you wanted to know what book was to the left of this one, but only had the image. You could take the index of the image in the array, then subtract 1 from the index to find the book to the left of it. So you want to actually change the list. Maybe you have a new book for the collection? These blocks can add to your list either at the end or a specified index. If you already have an item in the array at that index, the rest of the items with higher indexes will move up the list, increasing their index by 1 to make room. The opposite happens when you remove an item. The items to the right of it move down the list to a 1 lower index to fill in the gap. There's no way you'll make it past now. Okay. Third time's the charm, I hope. I'm not going easy on you anymore. So, if each book is an item in the list, then their value is the text written in them, correct? So, what if we store other things in arrays? Numbers and images, those clearly work. But what about sprites? No need to make a variable for each one, just drag the sprite creation block into an array and get the value at that index. But we can do even more. Store music in an array to randomly pick a song to play. Often a coder will need to check if the player overlaps any of a set of tiles. Store these tiles in an array to loop through them, check if the player is touching any of them, and then combine this code with another array so you can damage the tile. It's like you have two arrays stacked on top of each other. It's like a bookshelf, or a grid, or a matrix. Multi-dimensional arrays, also called nested arrays. You can make an array that stores arrays. To get a certain value, you first take the outer array and get the inner array, that's the row. Then, you can get the value you're looking for at a certain column. These structures are especially useful if each axis, that's the direction you're moving along the matrix in, has a certain effect on the value. For our first tile array, the horizontal, that's left-right axis, changed which tile we were on. Now we also have a vertical, that's up-down axis, that controls how damaged the tile is. You can do the same thing for different enemies and their size, or the age and color of a plant. The possibilities are multi-dimensional. Now I'll throw you off. You thought you knew everything there was to know about arrays? You know, Hero, if you love arrays so much, why don't I install the Better Arrays extension? That's a set of extra blocks added to your project for you to use. The user Sarge has a great post on the Makecode forums explaining everything this extension adds, which I couldn't possibly cover in this video because there are 60 of them. I'd highly recommend checking it out if you want to do even more advanced things with your arrays and make coding with them even easier. You can find every single matching item in the list, the minimum and maximum values, swap the whole thing around, slice them apart, and zip them together. What? You're ready to defeat me already? Sure. No! You've mastered the arrays! Now you are the guardian of the Book of Knowledge! What? You're letting the knowledge be free? Now everyone will use arrays! My power, it's fading. Thank you for getting me out of that possession. I really like arrays. You'll know you need to use an array if you have a huge list of related variables that could just be stored together, you're running the same code over and over again on different similar elements, or you have a monstrously long if-else statement that could really just be a for loop. Don't worry about memorizing everything. You're welcome back here anytime to refresh your knowledge. I'm sure you'll use this power for great good and great fun. Onwards, great hero. 425, 426, 427. This is a bit different from my usual videos, so if you enjoyed it or didn't, leave a comment below and subscribe for more. Let me know if there are any more coding topics you'd like me to cover, like functions or extensions. Thank you for watching!